Anybody that's got an objection that you face, the problem that you're trying to solve, a pitch that you're trying to make?
Well, I do. It's a rental.
Okay.
And just getting my clients to comply with the application rules, submitting all of the paperwork and doing their due diligence and not expecting me to advocate on their behalf to the owner of the house and defining my role, letting them know this is my role here is to get you through this process. And then once the application is submitted, I'm basically done, but they kept reaching out to the listing agent. So how do I bring them back in, or just do I let it go?
All right, so they're not following, and this doesn't have to just be a rental scenario, guys. Think of this as somebody not getting their paperwork into the mortgage, right? Like, I can't qualify for the mortgage for you. I can't rent a property for you. If I wanted to rent the property, I wouldn't have told you about it. I would have rented it myself. So these happen whether it's somebody who's going to be renting a property or buying a property where they're not following through on their next steps. The thing that they're not doing right now is they're not filling out just so I'm clear, they're not filling out the application.
Not providing all the evidence that they need, income verification, let's say for that. That's the big thing right there, the income verification.
Give me all the things if you can.
Okay, income verification. Well, they did do the ID. They did need a cosigner.
Did they do it or not?
They did the cosigner, but it took 3 to 4 days for the cosigner to submit.
The cosigner is complete. What else is complete?
I believe as of Saturday, the wife was able to submit her income verification, but not the husband. So the listing agent called me last night and said it's out of her hands, and I told her it's out of both of our hands. But it took like 2.5 weeks from
So,
the initial time when they did the application.
so here's what I would be doing. What you just said, 2.5 weeks to since initial application. All right. I would, in a situation where somebody's not, let me share my screen, and this could be mortgage as well, guys. I would be very clear with the client. I have a client who is not following through on their commitments to obtain an apartment. You don't have to spell check on, you don't have to get crazy on spelling on ChatGPT. To try through the process and next steps required. They are essentially not being accountable. I am their agent. I want to present a very direct email with what we have done to this point and what the clear next steps are. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what I have. Okay. 2.5 weeks since application done. Cosigner completed. This is done. Outstanding. All right. So I'm just going to dump those notes in. And what chat's going to do is it's going to create an outline of boom, 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 done, incomplete. What we often, guys, get caught up in doing is we send a text message that says, I'm still waiting on this from you. It's a one sentence text message. Hey, has your husband gotten a chance to do the income verification? Has your husband gotten a chance? We're still waiting on the income verification for your husband. And it's like nagging. It's kind of annoying. and people are busy, as opposed to giving somebody the actual overview of here's all the things that have been done, reminding them how long we've been working this process. Here's what's outstanding. The only missing piece holding up your approval. Until this is completed, the landlord cannot move forward with your application, which puts the apartment at risk. I'm done. Okay. I'll send this in an email. I'll send it in a text. Now, if I need to check back in on where they're at, it's I know you're busy. Have you seen a chance to review the text and email? Everything's going to refer back to this kind of a document. When people consume information, there's a reason why. Why do you see emails like this in this format? One sentence, one sentence, one sentence, because it's easy for people to read. People can't read big paragraph emails. And when we write big paragraph emails or don't make clear what's been done and what's next step, it doesn't land for people. We need to make it easier for our customers to be able to consume the information that we're giving them.